Good evening, good people. It's your boy NinjaTea, co-founder of Blockchain Sensei. It is currently 4 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Friday the 11th of March 2022. What a historical moment to be alive. Oh, we got Safi in, Irisha. Yeah, okay, cool. It feels like we're gonna hit the 20 people stream on here. Anyone who's listening to our stuff on Spotify and Apple Music, I've been notified recently that we have a whole new audience that listens to our stuff on Apple Music and Spotify. This experience is way better live. Please do register your free tickets to come to this free live. Link in blockchain.sensei Instagram bio. And second to that, please come to the YouTube. Before getting into the exciting stuff, you've frozen.
Oh no, it's from before. It's from earlier.
That's 5 minutes ago. Cool. So before we get started, let's do the boring stuff. Disclaimer.
That's the important, my brother.
Important stuff.
Yes. Very important. Okay. So please note that all our content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. No information should be considered investment advice or a financial recommendation to buy, sell any assets or place any trades. Please always do your own research. It's very important to do your own analysis before doing any or making any investments based on your own individual circumstances. Always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor or independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our content that you wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. Please note that all investments come with Maestro. What do they come with? Storm, what do they come with?
Risk.
Okay. Please always do your own what?
Research.
What are we not, guys? What are we not?
Financial
advisors.
Yeah, and we do not intend to be perceived or received as
financial advisors.
However, we are in collaboration with several accredited
advisors.
Exactly. If you are unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to a what, guys?
Accredited financial advisor.
Boom. Is anyone here an accredited financial advisor?
I'm an accredited investor, but not
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Remember, always do your own research. Just before we start this amazing live with the alpha from Maestro and he's in the room, right? Where is he?
Amro.
I just want to do some very quick Blockchain Sensei news. So for those that are not subscribed to our YouTube, please go to youtube.com/Blockchain Sensei. Please note, every single Friday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK time, we do a free webinar called NFT Fridays, mainly hosted by Maestro and Storm. You can find replays to NFT Fridays on youtube.com/Blockchain Sensei, starting off with the amazing episode 1, NFT for Beginners, episode 2, NFT for Beginners Part 2, episode 3, where we talk about Axie Infinity and Townstar, the episode last week, we had Big Nasty online. The only reason why we've not uploaded the full Big Nasty clip is because his label are just reviewing it, but we do have 3 clips. And then quick Blockchain Sensei NFT news. So for those that are unaware who Big Nasty is, he's a UK rapper and cultural icon. Ooh, 1 second. And we are in partnership with Dice Recordings, who manage Big Nasty, Arms Leon, Little Man. So in partnership with Blockchain Sensei, we can't tell you how much we're involved, but you know, we had something to do with the latest Big Nasty NFT released on Pianity, which is a curated music blockchain platform, music NFT platform. Bear in mind, to date, Pianity have only released around 12,000 unique NFTs, where some NFT platforms have 10,000. Obviously, Big Nasty's had his first release, Gas the Set. It was one unique NFT. It was sold for $3,300. Shout out the owner for me, who we're in contact with. Currently, we've got active sales of 2 left, actually. Big Nasty's NFTs are $262 each, only 10. And the utility is you get into an exclusive private Big Nasty Discord group, Dice Recordings Discord group with 10 people only, discounted merch, signed BDL merch and a BDL membership. And then don't worry if you've missed out on this big nasty collection, because we're going to have 2 more collections with 100 and 1000, and they will be super affordable. The 1000 collection will be less than £50 each. That is everything from me. Let me pass it over to Storm, and then over to Maestro and Amro.
Yes, yes.
So what I'm mainly going to be covering is providing tips to creating an NFT. Can everyone put in the chat if you're not sure as to how you create an NFT?
Wait, sorry, I need to say one more thing, because Miss Hardy will be like, oh, you forgot to say the very important thing. The very important thing that we must shill is click the link in Big Nasty's Instagram link tree, and then join the Discord group. This Discord group, I must iterate, correction, this is a public correction, okay? This is not a Big Nasty Discord group. No, this is greater than a Big Nasty group. This is a Dice Recordings and Dice Entertainments Discord group. So in affiliation with Dice Recordings and Dice Entertainment is not only Big Nasty, but including Man Like Hacks, Arms Coleon, and Steve-O the Madman. Now, we do not promise you all their active involvement, but what I'm saying is, public correction, it is not the Big Nasty Discord group, it is the Dice Recordings Discord group, where we want to grow into an amazing community. Please join the Discord group, managed by Deco. Come say hello. Is he here?
Yo, wagwan.
It's
your boy Deco, the man holding down the fort.
Everyone on the Discord.
Come on, holding it down. You know how it is, man.
If you can't get in contact with me or Maestro or Storm because they're very busy, get in contact with Deco. He will sort you out. Deco's the guy. It's Deco Master on all social media. Follow him. And that's everything from me.
Bless, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah. So the floor is now over to myself for a tiny little bit. I'm just mainly going to be discussing producing and creating an NFT, just like a few tips and some things that you can research in order to help start your project as well. I'll just be one moment, get my screen shared. So as we all are quite aware, NFTs have started off as people creating artwork. In the very beginning, I'd say last year, people were just creating artwork and everyone was buying it because a lot of people didn't have the understanding as to what this NFT does or what value it will have, because you could just create a piece of artwork, you could put it online. If somebody found the artwork cool, they would just buy it, even for crazy amounts of money without any utilities behind it. So now things have dramatically changed in the NFT space. I've found myself, just from doing my own research on Twitter, being involved in Discord groups and getting myself as immersed in the NFT space as possible. There's one project I want to talk about, which is a great example in regards to utility, which is VFriends, which is Gary Vaynerchuk. Does everyone know who Gary Vaynerchuk is?
Yeah, for sure, Gary V.
Yes. If you don't know who Gary V is, please tap in. Please.
Okay.
Go on, Storm.
So now, previously, NFTs, it was all about the artwork in the very beginning. Now, a lot of people are educated on NFTs. It's not just about the artwork anymore. There's a lot of things that are golden keys in regards to, first of all, getting people interested in your NFT, and most of all, making them want to purchase your NFT. Like, what value are you bringing to your customers, your people who want to get involved? Like, you've got to provide some form of value for them. So as example, what Ninja was just discussing then about Big Nasty's NFT, like the person who's bought the one of one, if you've seen all of the utilities that they have got just from purchasing that NFT, they're going to go backstage, they're going to be in the Discord with Big Nasty and plenty of other utilities, but I'll let you join the Discord group in order to find out a bit more on that for yourselves. As they say, do your own research. It's very important in this space. So For example, this project, it's Gary Vaynerchuk's V-Friends. The artwork, many people say the artwork is not good at all, that kids can draw it. A lot of people do take the mick, which is like taking the piss, pardon my French, out of this project. But little do they know, it's not just about the artwork, it's about the utility that Gary Vaynerchuk is providing for each of his holders. So in the beginning, these NFTs were around 300 to 500 US dollars. I'm not sure on the exact amount they were. This was back last year. Now, can you guess what the floor price? The floor price is basically the lowest price of these NFTs. Can anybody guess what the low price would be for one of these?
I'm going to take a wild guess. It's like 80,000, right?
20 ETH.
20 ETH, yeah, I think, yeah. I was about to say that.
When I checked previously, just before on OpenSea, I did see one for 14.2 Ethereum, which is 36,475 US dollars for holding one of these NFTs.
So obviously I said it in fiat, but yeah, around. Did I say 80K or 40K? I said 80K.
Yeah, you said 8K. So the reason for the pricing of this is that you get access to VCon, which is a conference with Gary Vaynerchuk and a lot of other guest speakers providing keynotes over 3 different days. The other, sorry, I'm choking a bit. So the other key utilities on this is it's by iconic keynote speakers. It's an open floor for question and answers, and even some great unlockable content where some of these NFT characters actually give you rewards, such as going for dinner with Gary Vaynerchuk, playing tennis with Gary Vaynerchuk, and even getting mentored by him just by holding one of his NFTs. As you can see from that, that's some incredible utility. If everyone knows who Gary Vaynerchuk is, you would do anything in order to be in front of him for just 5 minutes, just to ask him a question or just to get some advice from him. So this kind of NFT is what's called a functional NFT. It's basically not just artwork, it's got utility. There's many different things that you can use as a utility for your own projects. Some examples I would give is you can give access to paid services. You can give unlockable content, NFT royalties. So royalties basically mean once you purchase the NFT, you can earn money from just holding that NFT. You can get access to an exclusive newsletter. Many people have said in the past, oh, but what's the point of an NFT? I can just screenshot it. You cannot screenshot having a mentorship with Gary Vaynerchuk. You cannot screenshot going to VCon. You can't screenshot the utility.
Wait. You just got to say that again. Say that very slowly. You cannot.
You cannot screenshot going for dinner with Gary Vaynerchuk. You cannot screenshot going to VCon. You cannot screenshot the utilities of a functional NFT that's going to provide utilities. You cannot screenshot that. And
you can try.
You can try. You can try, but you will fail miserably. Everything is stored on the blockchain, so there's not even a way to falsify it.
Nice. This is nice. You guys.
And there's just a few other tips that I was just going to offer, like in regards to creating your own NFT projects. Does everyone know, like, roughly how you would go about creating an NFT? Like the process as to what you would do?
There's someone in the comments saying not. So Elliot Wright said not sure how to create an NFT.
So what I will do is I'll show you the basics of how to create it just because of the time. So for example, this is one of the platforms that everybody uses. It's a big platform. It's OpenSea. What you would need first of all is a MetaMask, this little fox here in the corner. It's a decentralized wallet. What this does is it stores your cryptocurrency in the wallet. So for example, if I was to put a piece of artwork on this website, if I then sold it for a cryptocurrency such as Ethereum, or if I sold it for Polygon.ETH, or if I'd done it on a different blockchain such as Solana, I'd get paid in Solana. It's basically a wallet to store those funds in. You would need that first of all in order to log into OpenSea. You then simply click on create. You would then look at the file types that this website supports. You'd add a description of your artwork. You can add properties such as backgrounds, colors, and different characteristics. You can even add unlockable content. So as before, as mentioning, you could have like access to a Discord group where only the NFT holders can access. You'd only be able to get that link from the unlockable content of purchasing the NFT. And you can also here, this is where you would put the supply of how many NFTs you'd create and the blockchain that you would like to put the NFT on. On the Ethereum blockchain, you would need to pay what's called a gas fee. A gas fee is a fee for you basically uploading your artwork to this website, and you would only need to pay this once. But if you do upload it on the Polygon network, it's a gas-free blockchain experience. It works with Ethereum. So you could upload your artwork. I could upload 100 of the same copy of artwork without having to pay anything to put my artwork on the website. So that's the very basics of creating an NFT. We do have some more information on our YouTube on creating it, or if you do need any advice, you can always DM Blockchain Sensei on Instagram and we can book a session in. But that's just the basics as to what I wanted to discuss today. But I will
let me just add to that, because I've noticed when I re-listen to our stuff on Spotify, we do not advertise enough. DM us student, DM us client, DM us the word business to blockchain.sensei. So student or client if you're interested in especially education with us, and business if you are an artist or business owner that's looking to collaborate with us with our NFT services. So let me just take this time to advertise very quickly the 3 services we offer. 1 out of 3 services we offer is that we offer financial literacy education, everything, anything from DeFi, NFTs, trading, etc., even stocks. And then 2 out of 3 is that we do Web3 solutions. So we can basically build any software on the blockchain. Our CTO is one of the best developers in the world. And then service 3 out of 3, which Maestro and Storm and Deco are heavily involved in, is that we're an NFT agency. So we offer a solution to artists and business owners in the curation, creation, distribution, sales, and marketing of NFTs. Back to Storm.
Okay, well, I was just about to hand the floor over to Maestro, but does anyone have any questions before I do so?
I think Amro just want to attach some things key from the wallet and the creation from Poly and those things. Amro, if you want.
Yeah, so just quickly to add, it's important to note that there's something called an exchange wallet or custodial wallet, and that'll be something like Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin. Well, KuCoin not so much, but those are where you transfer your money into crypto, for your fiat into crypto. You should not send your NFTs to those wallets. You will not get them back. You should get the wallet like MetaMask, Rainbow, or Coinbase wallet. Make sure it's the wallet, not the trading account. And do not transfer NFTs into your trading account or funding account.
You heard, guys. That's important. Remember that. So hi, guys. Welcome to the, I think it's the 5th or 6th session from the webinar. Just do a quick recap for you guys today. Something really important. I'm going to go about the MetaMask and all those things. I think you guys know how to do that already. And if you don't, you can go to the YouTube's channel and check the videos out. But yeah, welcome, guys. Last week, hope everybody had a good week. Hope you guys made a little bit of profit in trading. The ones who trading, the ones who bought an NFT, hope it was a good one. And I'm just going to quick dive on the 3 categories of the NFT, because a lot of people are asking me how to start. How do I begin in the NFT world? And I think this is important. I'm not talking a lot about this on Spaces, on Twitter, or on Discord, but it's important. And guys, I made a statistic analysis from NFT through the year. I've been in the Spaces for a year now in NFTs. and I made the categories of a 3-category column. And the first one is the artist and the creator. I think it's really important for you to put yourself in this position to focus what you're going to do before you start investing your money in a lot of projects, or try to create your own project, but you don't know how to manage it to make profit and how to build a community. So let's go into the first one, the artist and the creator. The first thing you need to focus is building an organic community. I think you guys noticed I've been talking about community for the past 4 weeks, because I've been doing that, and I saw organic grow in what I'm doing. It got me places. I got jobs now on Web3, all these things. So yeah, building an organic community. How do you do that? By being where the money is flowing, guys, where the gold rush is. And that's on Twitter, on Discord. That's where everybody is talking about Web3 now. Everybody's talking about NFT. Everybody is talking about DeFi. Everybody's talking about cryptocurrency. So if you want to be an artist and a creator who want to do whatever you want to do with your project, you got to focus on, that's the first key, building your community, organic. Try to teach them and walk with them the way so they can educate themselves what they're going to put their money in, because that's really important. And then the number 2 is have a strong and unique project. Don't try to be the derivative copy things that you see already because they're hyped up, or because the floor prices are going up. You want to go make a copy. People are doing that, but yeah, they will sell out, but after that the project will die and you see the floor prices going down. Am I right or am I right, Amro?
You're right. You're very right. And just to touch on community, you must give and give and give and show up and share and be reliable,
Exactly.
and
Yeah,
then you can find value.
exactly. That's a strong one. Yeah, exactly. And 3, you got to focus on your roadmap and your utilities, guys. I've been talking about this. People sometimes they make a roadmap that's not realistic, and they will never accomplish what they will tell you to they will do on the roadmap. So that's the key. When you're making your own project, when you're the artist, you're the creator, you got to focus on what you're trying to give back, like Amro said, to the community, and be able to get that shit done. Don't say something and you will not be able to do it. And then I think a really important part of building your own project, instead of, if you're an artist or a painter or someone who creates 3D art unique, then that's another topic for another time, that we're going to talk about the one-of-ones NFTs that you can make. That actually we're focusing back on that, me and Amro. So that'll be something really good too. We will talk about that in a bit. But yes, the utilities, guys, you got to put utilities that are realistic and that you can be able to support with your funds of what you're trying to do. You cannot tell people you'll be getting them in a party in Las Vegas and you don't have the fund to bring 5,000 people that bought your NFT. So you got to be realistic, because in these spaces, the quicker you get up, the quicker you can get down too. So I think those are the 3 key elements when you're in that category of the artist and creator. And if you want to know a little bit more, like I said, go on the YouTube video. I'll be talking like an hour from that. The second category is the collector and trader. I think me and Amro and a lot of people in the NFT spaces are doing that, because we're in it for the money, right? We're trying to make money. We're trying to build alliances, trying to build people who believe in this Web3. So I think the number 1, you need to focus in engagement with the Discord and Twitter communities. I've been doing that for 3 months and it's working. So that's like a living proof that it works. Second, you need to focus on the whitelist and all these giveaways, because like I said, whitelist is a way that you can buy an NFT for the lowest price and the cheapest price. And if you get that, you can make a quick flip when, let's say, the reveal is out or the project is out for the public. And that's an important key, to focus on the giveaways, be engaged in the Discord for the whitelist activity. Sometimes it's bullshit. You need to be active and reach some certain level with the bots. It'll make you crazy, but yeah, there's certain ways to do it. If you manage to focus on how to do that, you will be able to win a lot of whitelists, a lot of giveaways. And actually that's like free money on the collecting side from NFTs. And the third thing, you'll need to learn how to sell your NFTs on time. Like I said, there's certain websites that I use on a regular basis. One of them is IC Tools. IC Tools is like a trading view. I'm a trader, but it's for trading NFTs. You literally see from a minute to a day what's happening with the NFT project, where is the traction from the money going, who is buying, what's the floor price, and then you will position your NFT and put it on sell for you to make a quick buck. So those are the three key you need to focus when you're in the category of collector and trader. Let's hop into the third. That's the utility and community-oriented holders. What that means, guys, when you're focusing on investing in something for the long term, for example, a music category or an entertainment category or the gaming, that's something that's going to be popping in a bit. Like I said, I'm not going to share today a lot about the Gorilla Mansion, but I'm going to share about the Gorilla Mansion. So yeah, that's, for example, a big community that and a big game company that is coming in like 6 to 10 months. And what I'm doing, I'm in this category too. I'm just collecting these NFTs and trying to be more involved with the community. So when this shit launch, I'll be able to make money and I'm part of the community. So those are the things you need to focus when you're gonna be in the third category from the utility and the community oriented. You need to really focus on how to be involved and engage directly with the board, for example. And yeah, that takes time and that takes trust from those people. But if you can do that, and if they see you're active and you're working for the community and you're buying the NFTs and you're holding, eventually they will reward you. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to go quick on those things because a lot of people are asking me a lot on DMs and on Twitter, how do I start? Well, you need to start here. Try to vision where you're going to put your money. Those are the three categories. Amro, do you want to attach something what I just said?
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, just to give you an idea of kind of the categories you're talking about with gaming specifically, just to give you an idea on how big this sector within NFTs is going to be. I just got off the phone with somebody. Epic Games. Is everyone familiar with Epic Games? Fortnite.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're doing a pre-IPO based on going to the metaverse. $2,200 per share is their pre-IPO price. So that should give you an idea on how bullish everyone is and should be towards the gaming aspect as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, guys, you guys have any questions, quick questions about the categories and maybe you want to put yourself in one of these categories, but you don't know how, like you can ask me a question right now and then I'll go further with what I'm going to say. No questions. Okay, one more thing, the security. I'm all about the security, guys. Trying to protect the community every time. A lot of people getting robbed. This week, something happened in my community. It was pretty fucked up, but I'm working on it. But yeah, guys, like I said, remember the key 5 rules that I use to protect your wallet. I can't say that more anytime, but please make a wallet just to buy and receive crypto on the crypto platforms that you're using. It can be Kraken, Coinbase, crypto.com, whatever. Just it has to be an empty wallet. People want to send you money, you win something, or you want to buy something, you just use that wallet. Then you're going to use a wallet from MetaMask or whatever you're using, Coinbase wallet, Sol, whatever you're using from wallet. You're going to use one specific wallet to connect when you're minting, when you're buying an NFT. On that wallet, you're going to transfer the money from the first wallet. I don't know how much, maybe it's going to be 0.0018 ETH. You're going to put 0.20 because remember gas fee, guys. Put that, nothing else. Make sure that wallet doesn't have any NFT, nothing, because like I said, there's hackers and they're winning sometimes. So you got to be careful how you're going to be able to protect your asset on this Web3. And third, then you're going to have the OpenSea and other NFT website that you're going to connect for raffles or whitelist participation. Sometimes they make you connect to the website and these things. Those it has to be a wallet too that's empty, nothing that you're using, but it doesn't have to be the one that you're connecting to mint. Remember, it's two things different: minting and participating to raffles or whitelisting. It's two things different. Remember that, guys. And then the fourth is where you're holding your valuable assets when you're flipping or you're using the utilities. That's like legit your OpenSea account. And then the fifth, like I said, invest, guys. It's $58, I think. I don't know how much is it in euro. I think it's 50 euros. A nano ledger S, bro. I have 3. You guys should really invest in that thing. You look at that, Amro has one in his hand, guys. That's a nano ledger. That's a really important thing when you're in these Web3 spaces to protect your assets, especially if you're collecting cryptocurrencies, you're holding Bitcoins, you're holding valuable mutants or doodles. Things are really valuable. So you need to have them secured. So there's a link too from the shop ledger.com where you can buy it. Go check it out, guys. And Amro, again, do you want to attach something on this?
Just one more thing. Always disconnect your wallet every night. You click the three dots on MetaMask, you go to
Oh, yeah.
connect sites, disconnect every single night, and also do not be routine. Be a little bit, get out of routine. If you list every day at a certain point, and then delist and list and delist, someone will learn your patterns, and that's how they can introduce a spoof site or a spoof link and take advantage of you. So do those two things, and then remember to check the Collabland link. Make sure it is the authentic Collabland link. That's when you go from Discord to verify your assets to get access to the Discord. Let's say
Yeah.
you have a doodle, you need to verify it. Make sure that that it's actually that link. And if you're uncomfortable with that, talk to Ahmad, and you can Ahmad in a not Ahmad the name, but Ahmad, and they can verify manually that you own the asset.
Or you can create a ticket mostly of the Discord, and then you can talk with the mod or the dev directly. So yeah, guys, that's the two key things that I wanted to recap for you guys and for the new people too. Those things are really important. Every day, remind yourself those two things that I just talked about. And without further ado, I just want to introduce Amro. I met Amro on Twitter Spaces. He's a really smart individual. He's an investor. He collects a lot of NFTs. He's up to something really good. He's now my partner in one of the NFT projects that I'm a co-partner with Newman. We're up to something good and something great. And yeah, boy, the floor is yours. Tell the people what you're about and welcome. You're the special guest today, bro.
Hi, everybody. My name is Amro Shiada. I am a
One thing. I'm just live streaming this. What is your Instagram, please? Because I couldn't find it.
everything is here. I'll just type it in the chat. Everything is just A and then my last name.
Okay, thank you. Got
I'm
you.
I'm fully doxxed. Fully doxxed. So I've been in the crypto space since 2014, and it wasn't to order pizza. It also wasn't because I thought it was the financial, next coming. I do love to read white papers and love the technology. Really, in 2016, when Ethereum came on, and I saw you could build on top of this, I saw this as the new way to move forward, where you can. It's not just a take culture. You can take and give at the same time, and from there, in that time, I've done a lot of different things, from finance to accounting to founding my own artificial intelligence company, to angel investing, and started a crypto fund in 2018, and closed it early in 2021, and luckily was been able to be involved from everything from CryptoPunks forward. So I've seen things from a collector, investor, and hands-on, working on projects for the last 6 months hands-on. I've sold out multiple projects and really work as a strategist both on the financial engineering side, so in introducing DeFi for sustainability in projects, but also on the mechanics of ensuring that you're managing a global brand, which is what an NFT becomes at scale. So that's a little bit about my background. What my passion is really to understand is to educate people and let them understand that these tools can be combined and compounded. And when you do that, you're able to create wealth from a dollar. And we use the word exponential a lot. And the word exponential really, it's not applicable in the real world except in very rare cases. In crypto and in DeFi and NFTs, exponential really does mean exponential, like a hockey stick. Think of a hockey stick. That's how you can grow your wealth, and that's how you can create generational wealth. But like Maestro said, do it fast and slow. Slow is steady, right? So look backwards to understand what's coming forward. So look at crypto, look at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum. Understand that volatility is your friend. Understand that this is where we came from. Okay, so we came from these big monsters. Then we had the ICO craze. We had a lot of ICOs. They were run through Telegram. You would invest in them like you would a pre-IPO. You would give them money on a promise on a white paper. And a lot of these were great ideas, amazing ideas, and they would get the funding that they needed, and then the Telegram would close. And that's where, rugs started. But really back then there were no wallets. Wallets were blank websites and you used to have to use, cryptography tools to access them. It was not as easy as today, which, I'm thankful that it is. So really coming from a long time forward, seeing the development of the space, seeing the lasting power, it's really, really remarkable. And to understand that, more value is generated in crypto than all of the, stock exchanges combined is something that people don't often realize. So as we move towards the NFT space, I think it's very important on how you select your projects and how you.
Wait. Could I just rewind on?
Yeah, of course.
You said all the crypto market offers more value than all the stocks combined. So you're saying cryptocurrency coins offer more value to holders than holders of stocks like Apple.
So basically the total value. So in the total value traded in a month, for example. So on Ethereum.
Are you sure that's correct? I'm not saying it's not correct, but the stock market is
No.
like
So for example, the New York Stock Exchange does about 3 billion a day.
Okay.
Uniswap does about 10 billion, just alone on Uniswap.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You say that again. The New York Stock Exchange does about $3 billion per day, where Uniswap does $10 billion per day on average.
yeah, and there's some really good charts that you can find, and I can share them after this about that. It's really cool. It's really cool. And then when you talk about how NFTs kind of came into existence, you need to think about it this way. Back in 2017, 2018, there's immense wealth being gathered. And when you don't have the infrastructure or regulatory frameworks to take that wealth out, what do you do? If you take $50 million out of a bank account, you're going to get in trouble. Someone's going to come knocking at your door and they're going to take your money. So people saw NFTs as a mechanism, much like very wealthy people do today, as a means to store value. So because it's very hard to evaluate the fair market value of art, makes it very hard to tax it. So original, crypto millionaires and more would buy NFTs to store their value because they understood that it was immutable, unchangeable, unhackable, and they liked the art. Then we saw really something that I love the most, which was Unisox. Unisox, and I'll type it in the chat so people can look it up. So Unisox was an experiment run by Uniswap, and it was the first. For me, it was the first real. For me, it was the first NFT that I thought had utility. So Unisox started at $12 per pair of socks.
Did you send that in the chat?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat. Oh, sorry, I sent it to accidentally direct message. Hold on here.
Yeah.
So it's unisox.exchange. So it started at $12 and it represented a pair of socks. And what you would get in your wallet was a picture of a pair of socks.
Just because people are going to listen to this on Spotify, I'm going to spell it out. So it's UN for November, I for India, socks as in pair of socks, SOCKS .exchange. Unisox.exchange. Carry on.
Yeah, so you can look it up. So it started off at $12, and every time a pair would get sold, it would go up X amount of ETH, X amount of ETH. So by the time we were at about 188 Unisox sold, it was at about $80,000. So people were buying a pair of socks for $80,000, and that's not even the craziest part. So you can actually buy these socks. You can buy a portion of them as well. So you can own 0.1 Unisoc and you can own 1.25 Unisocs. And their highest value, the highest value burned, I believe. So you could burn them and you would get a pair of socks in return. So you could burn this type of token. It was a 1155, I believe, the protocol. And you would receive literally a pair of pink socks with a unicorn on it. And someone did that at $125,000 just to flex. It's unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Are you confirming that this was the first ever NFT project?
No, the first ever NFT project was actually a trading card backed by Bitcoin, and it had Bitcoin within it. And the user could decide whether they wanted to empty the Bitcoin or not. And if you kept the Bitcoin in, it became more valuable. And if you emptied it, it became less valuable. And that became more historical. But really, so it was really on Bitcoin, interestingly enough. This was the first, in my opinion, that was a fractionalized NFT. And the significance of it was that.
Sorry, can you just state the date? Because it is currently March 2022.
So this was I want to say either late 2019 or early 2020.
Wow.
So it wasn't that long ago. And the key factor here is this fractionalization.
Well, it is that long ago, because a
It
lot of
is.
people here, like I only got deep in crypto as of, I would say, July, August 2020. I got in crypto 2019, but I didn't even know what an NFT was. I didn't hear the word NFT till December 2020.
That's because
why-
there was no liquidity. It was much like the art market. You know, once you buy a piece of art, it's very hard to basically get that art sold. You have to find a buyer. You have to go through a gallery. You know, there's a lot of processes. So once that liquidity started to happen in the NFT market, it really took off. But so what the really unique part of this is A, it showed that this protocol worked. B, it showed that not only did it work, that you could tie financial capabilities to it. C, you could fractionalize ownership. So you could take one asset and you could have a lot of people own a little bit of it. And I know Bitcoin showed that, you know, you can buy a little bit of Bitcoin, you buy a little bit of Ethereum, but this is an actual piece of art, right? Or an actual physical piece. So it proved out that fractionalization was real. But really, most importantly, with liquidity pools, I'm sure you've all heard of liquidity pools, right? Where basically this is the mechanism of how we swap. Sorry, what was that?
I think that was just somebody's mic. You can carry on.
So what they used to secure the liquidity pool is so people wouldn't basically change them or alter them. They started to issue them as NFTs. So if you put wrapped Ethereum and a stable coin, you would get issued an NFT that said you put $10,000 of this and $10,000 of that, and you would provide liquidity and earn 0.3% of the fees. So you could earn a lot of money just by providing liquidity for a token or a token pair. So that's where I think people started to see that this is not only an instrument for art and an instrument for security, but it's an instrument for people to get around the barriers of becoming an accredited investor, or the barriers of participating in fine arts, or the barriers of investing in a video game or participating in a video game. So it allowed you to really get access to things. And sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
And the biggest thing that I think NFTs has given the average person is the access to even be able to receive the amount of capital. Because think about it, like you can't get £50,000 sent to your PayPal. It's not that easy. It will flag up in the bank. You cannot get £25,000 sent to your HSBC consistently. It will flag up in the bank. You can get $25,000 worth of your MetaMask sent consistently, and it's flagging to no one really.
Think about this though. With NFTs, it's no longer a year-long process to raise half of the funds that you would. It's a few months, and you have, you know, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars to run your business or run your utilities and fund the operation. So it's changed kind of the model, and it's changed the velocity of how things are funded and how much you can do with those things. So it's really a significant change in culture. And for the first time in many of our generations and in many generations, we're not faced with a financial crisis. We're faced with a financial future, and not just a financial future, a culture that where we can take the systemic issues that we face today and remove them. And we use decentralization to create equality. And it doesn't matter if you have $1 billion or $100. These same opportunities are afforded to you, and you can talk to 100,000 people who have started with $500 and now have a seven-figure, bag, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a seven-figure bag, but I was definitely pretty broke less than 2 years ago.
So it provides you that opportunity, isn't that? It's just absolutely crazy,
And
right?
I'm the co-founder of a 14-people company, and I'm looking up to people like Deco, Maestro, Storm on the team, bringing people like yourself. So, just because like I think this is super lit. Obviously, you got things to do. Have you got to go in like 10 to 15, or have you got another
No,
12?
I've got time.
Okay. Cool. I think this would be an amazing opportunity for everyone to just quickly introduce themselves because we got people from across the pond as well. You're
Yeah,
from,
let's do it. Let's open the floor for some question, and I want to meet who's on the webinar. Let's go, guys.
Exactly, cool. I'm gonna start off with B Will the Great because this guy's the GOAT. He supports Blockchain Sensei and he's from America as well. So I think this will make some great content. You go ahead, my guy. If you could show your face,
Blessings.
if you could show your face as well, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm currently at work, so that's why I'm not able to be in front of my phone, but I got my headset in.
No problem.
I just want to say thank you to everybody on the whole squad, man. Just the intro into crypto, NFTs, the DeFi world. 9 months ago, I didn't know anything about any of this. This was all foreign to me. And since, finding out about you guys and doing my own research and studying and, learning through other platforms, finding you guys have just simplified things for me. The information that you throw, whether if it's in the group chat or whether if it's on social media, it just opens up your mind to run down a rabbit hole and try to learn more. So, I thank you. Big ups to Mr. Harding, Ninja, and everybody. Big ups to Stormis and big ups to Maestro. I've never officially met you, but I follow your couple projects you're a part of. So thank you. Thank you for everything, everybody.
Bless up, brother. By the way, this is me. Blessing, bro.
Oh, blessings to you, Maestro.
Blessing, bro.
All right, okay, next up, let's AJ Angela, if you could introduce yourself and if you got a question, please throw it to us.
Oh, he's one of my devs. He's one of my homies. What up, bro? I think he's busy.
Okay, no worries. That's absolutely fine.
No, I can talk. I can talk.
Oh, what up, bro? What's popping?
I'm good. Well, yeah, I'm usually here in the webinar because of Maestro, actually. I'm always, kind of chatting with him and talking about NFTs and things like that. But usually, Maestro is a good guy, so that's why I follow his things, and so that's why I'm here. But I know a lot about NFTs already. I got a few myself, along with Maestro. So yeah, and I'm also IT guy. So yeah.
Okay, shouts to IT guys, man. You want to plug yourself? You want to tell them your social media or whatever you want to share right now? Because it's going to be on Apple Music. There might be 1 million people that watch this in the future. So tell them your social media or something, man.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Do you want to say your audio-wise as well? Because some people are going to watch the replay on Spotify. Well, listen.
Yeah, it's just Alfred_297 on Instagram. That's the one I use.
Alfred_297. Let's get it. Appreciate you, man. Shouts to tech guys.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for hanging by, brother.
Next up, we'll have Vanessa's iPhone.
What up, Vanessa?
What's up, iPhone?
Okay, I'm gonna give Homegirl 5 seconds and I'm gonna move on. Vanessa, you there?
Yeah, because we're gonna talk a little bit about tokenomics and DeFi.
Adlan, can I go next?
Go on, Temerson Williams, let's go.
Cheers. So I was driving at the time. I don't know if my video can come on. Look, it's been great to be on. I'm at Blockchain Sensei at the EYL event. Fantastic. And I've been on the first NFT lesson, which was brilliant. And I look forward to the rest of them. I'm in the football space, so run my own company called Excellence Academy. So we work trying to help players who are trying to either get into the game or those who are already in the professional football game, or soccer as you call it in the US. And my Insta and TikTok is at become_excellence.
Let's go. Fucking awesome. Blessing, brother.
Cheers. Pleasure to be on.
Nice to meet you, man. And we call it football here in the US too. No, I'm messing with you. My squad is Manchester United, so.
No, Temerson's a great guy, and I can't wait to put you on some stuff, man.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Some wealth mindset, some stocks. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Next one.
Let's go for Dash. Can you show your face, please? We'll have some diversity. Hey, shouts my South Asians. You feel?
Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you, man.
Oh,
You shine.
Yeah,
Yo,
my brother. That.
yes, guys. Yeah, guys. Thank you for having me. Been listening. I'm a digital collage artist. I am currently on piece number 257 I've done today.
257 art pieces by Dash out now. Tell them the social media.
Yeah, it's Dash Reinvents. That's my social media. My Instagram page is Dash Reinvents. I've just got on Twitter. I need to get on Discord. So I'm like, the cogs are turning. So hopefully I can get an NFT project out very soon.
hey Dash, one recommendation, bro. Record how you make your art. People love that
Yeah,
just as much as the
yeah.
art. It's well-
I've just started doing that as well. Like literally this past week, I've like just like screen recording on my Mac and like it's uploading to TikTok and stuff. So yeah, and I like speed it up and everything, and people see it. But it's more of like I need to record it because I'm sort of evolving as an artist. So I've been doing it for the last 2 years, but almost like stuck using the same tools on Photoshop. So like I need to watch more tutorials, and hopefully my art's just gonna get better and better and better.
No
Awesome.
doubt. No doubt. It will
Keep
always get better.
Sorry,
going, bro.
say something very quickly. Storm, could you come on cam for 1 second? Oh, could you come on cam for a sec? Maybe she might be at the gym. That's all good. Basically, Dash is Storm's latest student. She's going to be doing a couple one-on-ones with Dash. Yes, amazing. So that's why you should get in touch. And then I promised Dash after that we're going to have a conversation. Me, Maestro, Deco, Mr. Harding, and see if we can get Dash on our NFT agency, and maybe we can take his project to the moon. We'll see. But we'll also see if we can't take it to the moon. Right? We'll also see if we can't. The thing is, we don't take any project. We want to hear what you got going, and if we don't feel like we're the right people, I'll let you know.
Fair enough.
You got a question for Amro, by the way, because he's our special guest.
Not particularly. I mean, I've just been listening, so it's a lot of information to have taken in, but I'm sure I'll have more once I've gone down the rabbit hole a bit more.
And so you're a one-of-one artist, you said?
Sorry, what?
Are you a one-of-one artist, or are you doing a collection?
So this is the thing, like at the moment it's just I make a piece every day. Like the way it started out was in the art community, it's like 100-day projects in it, and I've done like 257 now. So I'm on like the third 100-day project, if that makes sense, across like well, I've done it over 2 years now, but it's hard to do it every day. Obviously life gets in the way, but obviously I've got some time right now, so I can stay sort of consistent. It'll be funny though once,
Bro, that's one-on-one, bro. Every day.
One-of-one.
Yeah, bro.
oh right, yeah, that is one.
My recommendation, man, is always remember you have a ton of value, man. Just
Bro.
because these PvP projects come in and they sell one-on-one art, it actually has like holds value. When we're talking about floors, that has a floor. That has real art.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's I do need to get my story out as well. Like it's you know, I sort of say like it was born in the pandemic. Like I needed a creative output. I spent a lot of time by myself. I actually met Ninja Fadlan in Manchester. So that's where I met him.
One sec. You guys know the rapper K Coke? He's watching the live right now. I'm gonna see if he wants to go. Oh, K Coke declined. Never mind. Yeah, K Coke, the UK rapper, he's watching this live now on Instagram. So we need to have a chat with him about NFTs. But he didn't want to go live. That could have been a legendary moment. Just checking in. Now, I appreciate you, K Coke. You guys know what K Coke is, right? Please tell me some of you guys know the UK rapper. Dash.
I have heard of K Coke, yeah.
Tico, back me here. I'm not the only one who knows K Coke.
But hey, Dash, keep doing what you're doing. And in a bit, Amro is gonna talk a little bit about one-of-ones, and it's gonna blow your brains out.
I think someone just raised their hand though.
Okay, let's see who else we have. Ninja. Go ahead, choose one.
All right, okay. Let's put Janaea on the spot. This is our asset researcher. Janaea, you there? Might be out and about. Friday night multitasking. Janaea. If you ain't gonna take your spot, I'm gonna. No. All right. Okay. Next person, Irisha. Always a good person. Is everyone just feeling shy? Is everyone just ready to party? All right. Okay. Vanessa's iPhone. Vanessa looks like she's ready.
Okay, I'm ready now. I'm ready. I was picking my daughter up from school, but we're good.
Say something.
I'm also here because of Maestro. I know nothing. I'm that guy 9 months ago. So I hope to be where you guys are soon enough.
You'll be there very soon, I promise.
Yeah, you'll be there very soon. You're in a team with only monsters. We work hard. We don't sleep.
Okay, that's good news, guys.
So, do you know
Because it's all for this one, all right?
Yeah.
Shout out, blessing.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for having me, Maestro. It was a chance meeting in a hotel parking lot. We shared some good chats, and here I am 8 months later. So you never know who you're gonna meet. So thank you so much.
That's our main focus, to help the community build financial wealth for their family and their future investment that they want to do. So welcome aboard.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, you want to end it with some alpha? I feel like the questions have been asked. I know you guys got more games, so let's end it.
Let's go. So Amro, boom, bro. I had a question line that I want to ask you. Like, we're gonna have like a debate or a discussion, whatever you want to call it. So let's do 3 questions. What's your opinion about DAO in the NFT, brother?
So you know my opinion. So I think
DAO, I want the community to know what's your opinion.
So I think DAOs are a marketing term. If it's a DAO, it's basically a representative democracy, meaning it's like the US how it works. You have delegates who vote. You don't know who those delegates are. Your vote doesn't really matter. The participation's like 1 to 3%. So it's not really a DAO. What you want to look for is a do, something that actually gets stuff done. So basically something that, and Vitalik even says this, in decentralization, there is a need for centralization. There always is. Yes. So to get things done, it's much more effective to have a voting mechanism still, much like a DAO. You can still call it a DAO.
Can I just interrupt for
Ninja.
Sorry. I'm literally posting this replay. Could everybody put their Instagram in the comments? Because I'm putting the IG replay. Carry on.
So look for something that's a do. Look for something that doesn't have a ton of layers of nonsense, right? And look for something that you know the person who you're voting for, and you know the value that they're generating. So the best ones to look for now actually do a lot of social good or non-profit work. The for-profit ones really should just be running like an investment bank, like Doodles do. So the way Doodles run, and I can show you a diagram of how that actually works, is they essentially have a series of wallets, and these wallets are run for different purposes. So as the NFT value goes up, as the royalties go up, those things get reinvested via the smart contract automatically. So automatically they're getting more money, and automatically they're investing that in other projects. They're investing that in passive income tools. They're investing that here and there so that they can get their users whitelists. They can get their users rewards. They can get their users, IRL events. And some of the projects even allow their users to get, tokens, which then they can redeem for value. So we really want to look for something that's going to be doing something, not just talking about doing something. So that's my perspective on DAOs. It's a marketing term. It's not something that I think is going to last very long, personally.
100%, I agree with you. So, can we tell him a little bit what we're trying to do with the do system?
Yeah. So with a do is what you do is you get together with, so much like a liquidity pool. So in DeFi, you have a liquidity pool, and think of it like a bunch of people holding arms, locked in, and you make an agreement that I'm not moving my money, you're not moving your money, none of us are moving our money. And because you do that, you can generate a yield. And that yield is then what becomes the instrument of your passive income. And as you add more of that yield to the liquidity pool, the yield grows. So actually you're helping yourself. So you're compounding on top of compounding on top of compounding. Now that's not the only way to do it. So via an NFT project, if you have enough people that have consensus, which is why I like smaller projects. So when you have 10,000 pieces, you're going to have, 3, 4, 5,000 unique holders. That's impossible to organize. It's like a small college. But when you have, 500 holders, 1,000 holders, smaller than that, you can organize it so that you have an agreement, so that you have an understanding, so that you know that if we don't list below 1 ETH, we will get to 0.5 in this time. And when we get to 0.5, we will use those royalties to then reinvest in this. And when we reinvest in this, which is likely something like a node or a mining, basically a mining machine. So basically you invest in miners, right? You start creating passive income for the treasury or the vault. And then that starts to pay all of the holders. And the way you pay the holders to get away from regulations is you airdrop them. Airdrop's a term which means you give them a token or straight up a cryptocurrency. And in doing so, you're not promising a reward. Everyone who's trying to create a project here, make sure you are not saying, if you buy this, I will give you money. If you do that, you will get shut down. I promise you. That is illegal. That's what a stock is. So what you need to do is you need to gamify things. You need to make them like a game. So that's where staking comes into play. I'm sure everyone here has heard what staking is. So staking comes into play. You get your male, you get your female, you bring them together, you stake them, they have a baby, and then that baby.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just because this is going to be listened to by all peoples of all walks of life, can you quickly define staking, please, sir?
So staking is a mechanism where you submit your NFTs, and as they're submitted, you're rewarded a token or an NFT in return for the duration that you're submitting. And basically, it's governed by the allocation or distribution of the token, basically how much they're giving away, right? The total supply, basically the model, whether it's inflationary, meaning whether it's going to keep growing in value so that it doesn't get too valuable, or it's deflationary where you burn it at the end or decrease the value so you can control that value. And then you have a total market cap where that's the amount of tokens total. So basically you design it very simply, and when you stake, you basically are allowing the users to have the potential for a reward. So let's say the NFT project says, you buy this one, this is our first drop, it's the OG. Then the secondary drop is like the Genesis, right? If you have the OG and the Genesis, you can go to the website and you can stake them. And all that means is you turn them in. And because you've turned them in, now you're contributing to what's called TVL, total value locked in. The higher the total value locked in, the higher the returns can be. The more money goes back to the project, the more money goes back to the community. So if you're on board with a project, make sure you're vibing with the community. Make sure you understand that they see this the same way you do. All right, because if you're dealing with people who see this, and you're going to deal with flippers, right? People who get on the whitelist. They buy 3, they mint 3, sell 2, hang on to 1 for fun. You're going to deal with that. You shake those out, you deal with that. And what we've figured out is, we've shaken these people out. Now we can redesign the smart contract and reissue it, which means we don't have to burn any NFTs. We don't have to, turn in anything. The smart contract, all a smart contract means is these are the rules of how things are going to be dispersed. When I get $5, $1 goes here, $1 goes here, $1 goes here, and $1 goes here. That's all. That's basically a smart contract.
Basically distribution.
It's a distribution, basically mechanism.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah. And hold on, let me just pull up if I can't share my screen, but if I could share my screen, I'll show you. Basically, and the distribution.
You can. I'm gonna make you a co-host. One sec. I got you.
Hey guys, I know this episode is a little bit intense, deep, but this is what we do on a regular basis. What we talk. This is our language, but we're trying to filter it away that you guys can understand a little bit what we're trying to do. This is a project that we're in, and he's my partner, and it's a 777 NFT project, and we're trying to do something really powerful.
So if you see here, this looks like it's complex, right? But in reality, this is all governed by maybe 2-3 smart contracts at most. So you see here, you have the member wallet, right? The member mints the NFT, okay? They mint it, they get an NFT back, all right? In return, now you have the operations wallet, okay? So everything goes to the treasury first. then the treasury has mechanisms that generate returns. You have a low risk investment, which is something that's like, just providing liquidity to get a low APR. So return on, like, the return would be 1 to 3%. Then you have a mid-tier investment, which it's a little riskier, but really it's not. It's like using a DeFi loan. So you're providing someone the ability to take a loan based on your collateral, and in return you get a higher percentage. And then your investment 3 is higher risk, which is speculative, like buying other projects' investments or by holding other NFTs, or going in and tokenizing, buying tokens, or doing things that are more high risk. So now you're generating revenue back to the treasury wallet. Okay, the treasury wallet then gives those revenues to the revenue sharing. The revenue sharing then splits it up to the members. It splits it up to basically the project team, the dev, which is the operations wallet, and basically this is where the do comes into place. So you have basically policies, the proposal, then you review and discuss those, then you record them, and from that you have a voting mechanism. And basically an on-chain vote, all that means is the vote is on the blockchain. So no one can say this didn't happen or this did happen. So when they vote, they say, okay, we're going to do this. Like if you go to Snapshot, I think it's Snapshot.xyz, you can see all the votes the Doodle Bank ever made. Should we invest in this? Yes, 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 97%. And so what that would do is that would trigger that investment, this red line out, and they would invest in it. So basically that's what I see as a do, where you're taking care of the team like you would a company, but you're rewarding the investor. And the investor here is something that we say as an investor. It could be someone who just likes the art as well. But the idea here is you want sustainability in your project. So I personally think art is the first utility always, right? But more and more we're kind of using up the energy of community and the value of it, even though I don't think people understand the real value, which is doing business in real life like we're doing now, and teaching each other. But people want passive returns. You've heard the term degen. Degen basically describes someone who does not want to do anything. They're a degenerate. They want to kind of sit back and they want to make money at the same time, which doesn't make sense. However, in this case, if you make the right investments, much like investing in small companies early stage, you can reap the rewards. Even if 80% of them are losses, if 2 of them are winners, they will pay off the rest. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just from experiences. So the idea here is to make sure you do your due diligence, you do your research, you do your, and what I mean by that is go talk to the team. If the team isn't talking to you, walk away. Like, get in touch with them. They should be easy to talk to now. Back in, even in 2020, like someone was describing earlier, there was no interaction. You would just buy this and you'd be like, okay, what's next? And you figure it out. But basically, now you have the team to interact with. Now you understand whether they're doxed or anonymous. And there's an important distinction. People can stay anonymous and dox themselves to each other. So we've doxed ourselves to each other, but we're still anonymous to other people, right? So you can have the team, if it's a big deal to you for them to be doxed, dox themselves to you. And the way you do that is by saying, hey, I'd like to know who you are and what you do and that you're a real person. You're not going to run away. But then again, there's always the chance that there will be a rug. Always understand it's better to have a cheap lesson than an expensive one. So that's why it's important to invest in people, not in ideas. And that
Boom. That's a key, brother.
So when you invest in people, like what we're doing, we're investing in people, and we're all collectively coming together and learning. And when we learn, then we're all collectively coming together and working. And when we work, that revenue we generate is all going to a collective pool. And when it's in that collective pool, when you have more value and you compound it, that yield that's 3% that may seem nominal when you have $100 in there is huge when you have $100 million in there. So it's about creating those opportunities to get to the low risk side with a lot of money. So the way you do that is by taking some bets, high, middle, low, and having some fun while you do it. So that's why the Discord's important. That's why Twitter is so important. It's because you meet people, you get to know them. You really won't know who's sitting next to you until it happens. I shit you not, guys. Sorry for my language. I kid you not. I was sitting in a room, an educational space. It's every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you want to come, it's open forum. You just come ask whatever question you want. I guess someone liked the idea of it. They invited me to a Telegram, and it was almost like a Dateline episode. I was like, I'm being lured to another platform and lured to another. Anyway, they were like, mint these NFTs, and I minted them. And one of them that I minted was a legendary NFT. And what that included was a all expenses paid trip to Bali with a bunch of whales and celebrities. And what a whale is someone who has a lot of money, and you guys know what celebrities are. So basically, that's why community is so important, because when you give, people will reward you, and you don't know who's sitting next to you. So understand that you have a voice, and you have to project it, and you have a name, and you must protect it. Okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna get blackballed, and and you're out of here. So make sure you stick with those principles, and make sure you ask questions. Not even to the team. Ask me, DM Maestro. We're here. We'll give our time. I promise. I've spent more time trying to recover assets than I've spent time investing in it for myself. But yeah, so I wanted to show that this is kind of what a smart contract does. It just governs the flow of things. So once this is set up, it basically will happen in perpetuity. It just will happen forever. And that's the important thing. So the key is to just understand. You don't need to know how to read the smart contract. Just make sure it's audited, which means someone else looked at it, a third party, and basically that you're being safe in how you handle your assets. And then you should get value out of what you're doing, even if it's just fun, and which it can be and should be.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Guys, I know this is a little bit deep, but this is something we're doing, and hopefully in the near future, you guys can have that contract to use it in your own project. And yeah, one more thing, brother. Let's talk a little bit about the Gorilla Mansion. I think Ninja, I think we have more like 10 more minutes or 5 more minutes.
Honestly, I'm free as hell. So as long as it takes, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm free till 6.
Storm, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Do you want me to share my screen with the?
Yeah, let's go, Storm. Me, Storm, and Amro. We want to share 5 minutes a project, especially for the gamers. I know there's a lot of gamers here, especially my cousin here, my friend AJ is a gamer. So this will be a project really interested for you guys. So yeah, what is Gorilla Mansion? Amro, do you want to take it? Do you want to try to begin to explain them?
So essentially, Gorilla Mansion is a collection of 8,888 basically characters, and each character is each character is part of the game, and the game is very similar to what I would equate to GTA. And what you can do is basically enter that game, and you can play to earn. And P2E is an interesting concept that kind of allows you to use a video game to again make passive income or passive rewards. And the goal of that is to allow people to level up, to work together, to win prizes, to get access to things that they wouldn't normally have. Basically, to also have lineages and build things, so you can build a narrative using these things. And there's all sorts of intricacies like DNA traits and different holdings, and you can
there's rarities and special unlockable contents by holding these gorillas. Storm is gonna explain you guys in a bit. Sorry to cut you out.
No worries.
I just wanted to attach something really important, guys, so you guys can understand what this game is about, because the NFTs are just the voxel to play in the game, because it's a company that's making a game. So that's really important for you guys to understand this. And two,
Maestro, right? How important of a sign in the that's a good project. That is like the most important sign, that there's a real company attached to it.
Exactly. So that's for you guys to know, really, really, really strict. It's the NFTs are the voxel. By owning the voxel, there's a bunch of things you can unlock and do in the game that's a company already. But one thing I want to make clear, what Amro was saying, is this is a UE5 engine game, guys. What that means, it's an Unreal Engine 5 beta that's made by the people who built Fortnite. So you guys can understand now a little bit what's behind it. What's the engine behind this the game. So it's going to be something big with a big server. If you guys don't know what a server is, it's like a wealth. Understand that it's a wealth. Server is like a storage facility in the game that you can have different access and different play mechanism with different voxels. So that's really important for you guys to know. And let Storm explain a little bit about the gorillas, because she knows a lot and she's a collector.
I've currently now obtained my 10th gorilla. If you can see my profile picture, that's my latest one that I've collected. So what essentially does holding a Gorilla Mansion NFT get you? It's a playable gorilla in-game. You get to get a whitelist for land in the mansion. You get access to tokens pre-sale, exclusive in-game airdrops as well, and items for holding these gorillas. You get a sandbox version, whitelisted, or you can also get clubhouse access and access to the community launchpad. As Maestro was saying, there's 8,888 gorillas in total to be minted. The first 888 Genesis editions that were minted.
Just really quickly, for those who don't know, a launchpad is something that will help you create your own project.
Exactly.
You can basically create your own project within the game.
Yeah, that's mine.
Which is absolutely crazy.
It's rare. It's very rare that anyone gives back that much.
Yes. Yes, Tom, let's go. Let's go on with the utilities.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Don't worry.
No problem.
Okay, so the characters will be in the main storyline of the game. In the marketplace, what you can do is, so for example, as you can see my gorilla in my profile picture, if somebody wants to use my gorilla within the game, or they need that specific gorilla to pass another level, I can rent out my gorilla to up to 10,000 different people and make a passive income just by holding this gorilla.
Exactly. Storm, can you go to the next the next page?
Of course, 1 second. Oh, there we are.
One more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, how to buy the gorilla? You can mint the gorilla NFT directly on OpenSea. The link is right there.
I'll drop the link in.
Yeah, drop it in the chat box. This is the official link. Storm is gonna show you guys. So how James is the creator of this NFT project and the game. What he's doing every day or every couple of days, he mints a couple of gorillas and he will drop them on the floor. And if you're on the Discord or on the Twitter spaces, you'll be hearing what's happening and you can go snipe them. It's called the sniping game. So like I said, owning these gorillas will have so much benefits when the game will launch, but now we're in the phase of just promoting it, getting people on board, explaining them a little bit how the game mechanism works and what's it about. Like I said, it's a UE5 engine that's built from the Fortnite developer. So if you guys can understand, that's going to be something really 4K big playroom. It's going to be a Storm, I think a 20-minute playroom, right? Play map, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to show that or should I?
No, just a second. Let's just finish this one. How to buy directly to, you can go on the Discord from Gorilla Mansion. It's right there. And they have like the system of the sales bots, people that holds the gorilla that put it on sale. You can actually go and directly contact with them and buy the gorillas. Maybe you like a red one or OG one. You're trying to get an OG one because they minted out, and the OG, like I said, is the one more important in the whole collection. Yeah, you can talk directly with the owners. They're my partners, they're my friends, so I know that they own a lot, so you can negotiate with them. So that's an important thing. Storm, then we can go to the utilities, and that's what Storm was talking about. And this is what the utilities are by holding these gorillas. So yeah, Storm, you can keep going and explain to them a little bit.
So the OG gorillas was any gorilla that is from 001, so edition number 1 through to 888. I currently hold one OG gorilla, and if you hold 1 OG gorilla and then any additional 4, you then get basically, oh, I'm not sure what's happening here. Please ignore my emails. Let me just, oh, that's come up. Oh my goodness. Oh, how do I do apologize about this. This has just popped up. No, I can't get it off. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen just for a second.
Yeah, no problem. So let's keep going. So yeah, guys, basically the owners from the 0.1 till the 800 gorillas will get a free custom sandbox voxel edition, plus a wifey gorilla that you can breed a baby gorilla that will be rare in the collection too, that holds a lot of values and a lot of unlockable contents in the game. The owners of 20 plus gorillas will receive a free custom sandbox voxel edition too, with a free wife for each, I think, 5 gorillas. All other gorillas after 888 will receive a whitelist. And guys, this is really important. So try to focus to buy now that the floor price is 0.018 while he's dropping it, because you will receive the whitelist for the eligible sandbox edition and the wifey gorilla. That's going to be another collection that's going to drop. So this is really important why you need to buy this, because there's so much benefits by holding this gorilla. And all gorilla holders will get a whitelist for wearables, weapons, and vehicles. Because like I said, it's going to be like a Grand Theft Auto type of game. You can unlock cars, guns,
land,
different wearables, different location. You can even own a strip club, a branding clothes brand in the Gorilla Mansion if you own several gorillas that's holding the utilities that you can own. So now they're in that 444 type gorillas, and by owning this, you will get access to a different chapter of the mission games that only those gorillas can play. That's dope too. And those are the ones that Storm has, the one with the bath and the mask. Those are the 444s. And yeah, and all gorillas will serve as an access pass to participate in the land and property purchase program. And the details will follow in auction and all those things. So yeah, and one more thing is really important. All gorilla holders will receive a free baby gorilla mint. A breeding program dual eligibility is 1, holders of 5 gorilla. You can have 1 baby OG gorilla. Holders of 20 gorillas will be eligible to participate in breeding programs. Holders of 5 OGs will be eligible to apply for an in-game business license. You guys heard that? This is a key one. Amro, explain to them this.
Did you see my picture change?
Yeah, too. But yeah, bro, explain to them what's this. You'll be eligible to apply for an in-game business license, like etc., like nightclub, auto shop, shirt shop.
So essentially what this is allowing you to do is if you've heard the word accelerator, or if you heard the word incubator, this will allow you to have the structure and guidance to basically create your own business and have a business license. And basically this can exist within the game, and then you can earn more income there. So it's a way that you can actually grow your presence and grow your ability to actually earn while you play, but not actually have to do anything. So you can apply for the license. Let's say it's a nightclub, you build the nightclub, and now you have people in, you charge them for entry, and now you're making a little bit more money.
Exactly. It's a way to get a passive income in the game by holding the gorillas. Like I said, you remember back when we started, guys, I was talking about the categories. This is the third categories. The goal-oriented holders of the utilities. This is the key, and I'm part of it. So something else, all holders will have access to a Gorilla University courses. That's something that's going to be really powerful, how you can build your own project, how you can manage it with some smart contracts that we're going to release, like the one from Amro, all these things we're going to teach people. And you'll be eligible to enter in whitelist giveaways for other NFT collaboration that we're going to have. And you're going to be eligible for just giveaways in the Discord and Twitter spaces and so forth. The roadmap. Storm, do you want to go quick on the roadmap?
Okay. So this is the roadmap of everything that's gone on so far. So December, we've built the community. January was when the main drop had taken place. And at the time in January, let's have a look, the mint price. So it was between number 1 to 50, those NFTs were 0.009 Ethereum to buy. That's already done. In January, between edition 50 to 100, it was 0.01. That's also done, of course. Then editions 100 through to 888, these were 0.012 Ethereum. And now the current stage that we're at the moment from...
Storm, just to give everyone context, that is probably 1/10 of the average PFP project that you would buy. That just literally gives you a picture. So it's very, it's priced to allow even more access to be able to play. And
yeah, guys, it's like Willy Wonka chocolate factory now. You're really early, and it's gold. So yeah, Storm, keep going with the roadmap. Sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. And then currently the stage that we're at the moment, from edition 888 through to 2000, these NFTs are 0.018 Ethereum. After this minting is done, when it gets to editions through 2000 to 4000, the price will then go up to 0.025 Ethereum. So now is ideally a great time to start collecting, not financial advice, but do your own research, and based off the roadmap and everything we've told you so far, yeah, I'll continue. Okay, so where was I up to? Okay. So currently we are in March, the game is in development. April, the voxel versions will be airdropped, like Maestro was saying before. In May, the Gorilla Wives previews and voxel mint will begin. June, the online gaming tournaments will also begin. July, there'll be a game preview to show you exactly like what the gameplay will be looking like. August, there'll be airdrops, tokens, and NFTs released. September, there'll be a gaming conference. October, online gaming tournament. November, game tests reveal, and December, a mainstream marketing. Is there any questions regarding Gorilla Mansion that wasn't clear, or anything you want to know more information on?
So I have a question. So the ranks were 1 to 500, and then 500 to.
It was so it start. So do you mean the additions as to what it went up in?
Yes. No, just the. So you said these certain ones were the OGs. These were the next
It
ones.
was from 001 through to 888. So these are considered the OG gorillas.
So you hear that?
Yeah.
Everybody? Look for those.
Yeah, exactly. And guys, not a financial advice, but I think today he's dropping 50 more. So go snipe those things, guys. $45 or $50, I think that is, and poly. So the gas is going to be really, really cheap. Remember, poly is not gas fee. If you have Ethereum, you need to make a weave, the wrapped Ethereum to buy it, or you need to be using a website, ambria.com, or a special wallet to convert that in poly. Remember, guys, so you don't go blow your money.
One huge tip when going to buy the gorillas, on OpenSea, where you can search from price low to high, search for recently created and drop a bid or buy now.
Exactly. And like I said, guys, it's a special time now to buy it, because you will get, like I said, whitelist for the wife gorillas and the baby gorillas. All those are going to be limited edition in the collection, and with special rarities and all these features. So like I said, not a financial advice, but if you have a little bit money to invest now, this is a big project. That is not an NFT project only. It's a company already, with investors already, partnering up with big companies from gaming already. So it's something that's going to be big. And we're already used to this mechanism from the GTA. So it'd be really cool. And they're going to be clans. You can make your own clans if you have like 20 or more gorillas. And if you have 100 gorillas, I think James dropped something today about that. Let me check. I think I have it in my notes. I think you can unlock something. I think you'll get like free. Oh, you get a free land. Free land that you can build your own business and all those things into the game. And if you don't want that, the idea, if you don't, they don't like the idea, or it's not possible, they will help you work on it with the team and the company. And if you don't like it, they can I think arrange something with you, or try to buy your gorillas or something. So it's really dope. They give people a lot of opportunities, and like I said, the game is in development, but we're on a board. I'm on board, the board member, so I've seen already with my own eyes how the game is going to become. It's crazy, guys. So yeah, like I said, not a financial advice, but yeah, I'm collecting gorillas every time I have a little bit of money. So yeah.
If you are also on Twitter, make sure to follow them, because they do a lot of spaces. So for example, if you have a project already that you need advice on, they do workshops. There's a lady on there called Space Kitty. She offers advice as to, so for example, if you're discussing what utility your project currently has, she'll ask questions regarding that and give you tips on how to either improve that or give you other ideas as to what you can do to make your project better. And you also, if you are like a shy person, it gives you a bit of confidence to speak about your project and to connect with other like-minded individuals as well.
Yeah, guys, without further ado, any questions? And then I'm gonna wrap it up. I think it's done for today. Thank you very much for listening to us. So yeah, let's go 5 minutes, open the room. Any questions? No? Any question for Amro? Nobody? No, I think we're gonna wrap it up, Storm and Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank
you
everyone
guys for
coming.
dropping by.
I'll just wrap it off with a Blockchain Sensei.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Give us a follow, click that like button, subscribe.
Like literally, guys,
Guys, I know today was a little bit heavy with a lot of alpha, a lot of information, but like I said, we're getting it a little bit a notch up. It's gonna be a little bit more alpha, more education, more things that you guys need to go do your own research. Because like I said, I'm gonna keep going back from the fundamentals, but I'm trying to educate you guys new things. I'm gonna bring new people up, new people with new knowledge, with doing different things that I'm doing. So yeah, guys, thank you for sticking by, the ones who are here still.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciated the time and the space to speak. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Amro.
love. Final plug, Ian Dunlop, the master investor and Blockchain Sensei. You want to take this one in with Keish as well. Part 2 coming soon. Hella alpha today. Thank you so much, Amro. It's been a pleasure. I hope you can come back again, and let's connect when possible, homie.
Would love to, man. And thank you guys again for having me. Really appreciate it.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.